All right, y'all, back to the video, back to the episode. Let's talk about it. So recently, we just reacted to LSU versus Iowa national championship game, but apparently there is a problem with LSU winning, right? So for those that don't know, there was a championship game, and there's some controversy about the celebration after the game. So the problem is, it was this right here. Let's go ahead and get into it. Shout out to 2-3 Zone, right?
Year I was critiqued.
Angel Reese pretty much pressed Caitlin Clark with the "You can't see me" and put out her ring finger saying, "I'm a champion," something that you ain't getting this year at least.
About who
So
I was.
let's listen to what you
Happy.
said, right?
I'm happy. I mean, all year I was critiqued about who I was. Nobody.
So this is Angel Reese right here, the stallion, the stallion build. This is Caitlin Clark. For those that don't know, she
Year
pretty much
I was
pressed the issue. You know, you can't see me
critiqued about who I was. Nobody.
Can't
I
see
don't.
me.
The narrative.
Right?
I don't fit the narrative. I don't fit in the box that y'all want me to be in. I'm too hood. I'm too ghetto. Y'all told me that all year. But when
So this is what we was talking about, right? Caitlin Clark pretty much
I'm
did
too
the same
hood.
thing a couple of games before
Too
this.
ghetto. Y'all told me that all
It was cool.
year. But when other people do,
It was cool when she did it. So this is pretty much the problem. It's cool when Caitlin Clark does it, but when LSU star Angel Reese does it, it's a problem. It's classless. It's hood. It's ratchet. It's ghetto. But when Caitlin Clark do it, it's like we praising. You know?
y'all don't say nothing. So this is for the girls that look like me, that's trying to speak up on what they believe in. It's unapologetically you, and that's what I do going to race basketball this year.
No, let's let her talk.
More than, it was bigger than me tonight. It was bigger than me. Twitter is gonna go in a rage every time, and I mean, I'm happy. I feel like I've helped grow women's basketball this year. I'm super happy and excited, so I'm looking forward to celebrating in the next season.
Much as y'all saw, right? Caitlin Clark did it. Was cool.
When other
Did this. It's
people
cool,
do
right?
it,
But now social media is on fire when Angel Reese does it back to the same person that did it. It's 22 right here. The same person who said that you can't see me.
Angel Reese knows a ring is coming.
So the reason why we're talking about it is because let me tell you how I feel about this, right? First off, I didn't have a problem with Caitlin Clark doing it in the first place. It's cool. It's entertainment. That's what people want to see when they click on sports. It's entertainment. And I for dang sure don't got a problem, when karma hits you right in your chin. I don't have a problem with this at all.
Angel Reese.
I don't care if Angel Reese did it to another black person or if Caitlin Clark did it to another white girl, another snow bunny.
Knows a ring
because it's entertainment.
Is coming.
This is what this sport needs, especially the women's side, because women never get the respect that they deserve, especially when it comes to sports like this. The thing is, this is going to make a good next season. You know why? First off, it brings bragging rights to LSU. So anytime LSU and Iowa play each other next year, it's gonna be a movie, right? It brings up bragging rights, but it also brings money to NCAA women's side. Let me cook though, right? I was thinking about this yesterday. Right? Imagine what it's gonna be like next year. They see each other in one of them tournaments. Caitlin Clark might spaz. Angel Reese is not having it. Angel Reese might do this again next year. You still can't see me because from what I've been told, Angel Reese has been beating Caitlin Clark every time that they played each other. So she's already had the upper hand. It brings bragging rights. It brings money. And it's going to bring more people to watch the women's side. Because from what I know, there's been more people watching NCAA women's than the NBA. There's been more people watching the Final Four than people watching NBA games this year. So I feel like
it's coming.
It's been more fights. It's been more drama. Because even before this, right? even before this, Louisville and some casual lady, casual young lady got into it with Haley Van Lith at the end of the game. Let's see if we can pull this up, right? Haley Van Lith and whoever that was that she was getting into it with. Right here, right? Shout out to women's hooping.
There's a lot of chirping going on in the game. I think it was a pretty clean game. I respect it.
Especially,
I don't really want to speak on what happened at the end because I don't want it to dim down the fact that we played really.
So
I don't
for
really
those that don't know, right? Louisville.
I respect the team at the
What
end.
team was this? Texas in Sweet 16 to advance to Sweet 16. From
Players.
what I know, because I'm not the best reader.
I don't really want to speak on what happened at the end because
either she said I'm from Michigan or called me a P, women, the coochie again.
I don't want it to dim down.
I'm about to beat your $8 on
the fact that we played really, really well. I have all the respect.
And Van Lith,
in the world for Texas. I don't want it to dim down the fact that we played really, really well.
I effing bet pop. I don't know what pop mean, but I guess that's what she said. I don't know what lingo that's from. But I'm saying that to say stuff like this is what is going to bring more viewers, more ratings for next season.
I'm happy. I mean, all year I was critiqued about who I was. Nobody.
I don't. Especially like us boys or whoever. If you get dogged in like a video game or a competitive sport, you may not bring it up at the family barbecue, but anytime that person beats you, you can be like, well, you didn't have that same energy in that national championship game when we dubbed y'all, right? So then it's be like, okay, now when we see you, we gonna double y'all. Now we gonna beat y'all by 30 or 40. It's gonna bring more people to watch next season. You could already hear the narrative right now. LSU beats Iowa in a championship game. Caitlin Clark is sad for losing. How will she respond next season? Will LSU repeat? Or will Iowa get their lick back in blood? See you next season in NCAA women's basketball. You know what I mean? Like, this is what they need for the sport. I don't see nothing wrong with it at all. This is what, for the last time, this is what they need, bro. Anyway, I'm adding that off here, bro. I don't really see nothing to really even talk about. I see some of y'all was hating on Angel Reese, calling her a sit sloth and all some crazy. Y'all calling her flight reaction jokes. You know what I mean? What's bruh name? We gonna pull up bruh name because y'all think I'm playing. What's dude name that called her a classless piece of something? Called her a classless piece of something. All right, is this him right here?
I fundamentally deny, and I think you're basically lying if you're saying what Caitlin Clark did and Angel Reese did are the same thing. They're not. I like trash talking. If you hit a big shot in the moment, or you're talking in the moment, back and forth, and you do this or whatever, you talk, I don't care. That is not what Angel Reese did. Angel Reese, they were up 15 points. We have a side-by-side. She followed her after the game was over, doing this to her, doing this. Find me one example in any sport of anybody after somebody wins a championship, confetti coming down, not in a close game, and find me a player stalking the best player on the other team. It does not exist. It does not happen. If a man did that, he would be called classless, and nobody would be saying anything.
Clay do it every game. Bro, Clay Thompson does this, and I'm a Warriors fan, y'all know this. Clay does this every single game. Anytime somebody talk about Clay Thompson, he always, 1, 2, 3, 4, I got 4 rings. He does this every time. So what is y'all talking about? What? Bro, the Angel Reese hate is weird. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Like, I don't get it either.
Do you want to learn the trading strategy I have been perfecting for 20 years? Hello, I'm Tom Lewis. I have been teaching for years.
The Women's College Basketball National Championship was yesterday, and it was a battle between Clark while also However, Caitlin Clark did the same celebration just last weekend against Louisville, directing it at their star Haley Van Lith in an Elite Eight matchup. It went viral on social media. Now there seems to be some push in the player and all the negative away from her champions in deserve.
Basically, you're doing the same thing I'm doing right now. Where Boosie at? Let me show you what Boosie said about Caitlin Clark. Cause this had me crying, bro. I can't even lie to you.
Boosie says, Larry Bird, come get your daughter. They dead. Boosie says, Larry Bird.
Yeah, wait. Hold on.
They dead. They dead. Larry Bird, come get your daughter. Larry Bird, come get your daughter. They dead. Larry Bird, come get your daughter. They dead. They shot in the head. They dead. They dead. Larry Bird, come get your daughter. Larry.
No, this one had me crying, bro.
You see it? That's how LSU ice spice. LSU ice spice. You the truth. You see it? That's how LSU ice spice. LSU ice.
Boosie at all costs, bro.
They dead.
Protect Boosie at all costs. But yeah, man, I don't understand what's the problem with Angel Reese doing this. Who else got something to say? Wallow? Yeah, I know they got something to say.
Shout out to Angela Reese. Y'all did a great thing. Y'all did y'all thing. Congratulations for being the champions. And I'm going to say this. We don't stand with nothing that Dave Portnoy said in any type, shape, forms, or fashion. We're not in agreement with that. We're not in alignment with that in any way. And number two, $1 million worth of game. LLC is owned by two people. Wallace Peoples and Fernand Rassier. We do not work for Barstool. We have a partnership. We have a licensing deal. 100% ownership is by us. We don't have no bosses. I only got one boss, and that's God. And my wife, whenever that happens, whenever I get married. But other than that, that's how we rocking.
You be your boss.
Yeah, you know how to shoot.
I can't stand Gilly, bro. Bro, put me on $1 million with the game, bro. Can I get one episode? That's it.
People are
That's gonna be the funniest thing on the internet. I promise you.
Well, shut up. Yeah. So, but what I'm saying is, shout out to Andrew.
I'm telling you,
that's this piece of shit because of basketball. You're wrong about that shit.
And we love you, Dave.
We fuck with you, Dave.
But we fuck with you the long way.
You're totally out of pocket for that. You're wrong for that. For a human being to be a classic piece of shit for sports where it's nothing but trash talking and talk, we're not doing that. We're not going to do that shit. And we're not going to let you do that to ours. We can't go for that shit. We're not going to be having that. But shout out to Angela Reese. You did your thing. Shout out to everybody that was involved, all you women. Played the ball and had a hell of a time.
So basically what they're talking about here, right, is Dave, he just tried to get some little clout points real quick. He basically called Angel Reese that we reviewed, did this, point at the ring finger, and classless piece of stuff. And then Shaq pretty much responded. This Fortnite ad go away. But yeah, I don't have no problem with it, bro. It's sports, bro. It's trolling, it's entertainment. It's what women's sports need, especially now. Because for some reason, nobody likes to watch women's sports. I don't know why. It was fun watching this. I watched this more than anything.
So isn't that a good thing? I'm happy. I mean, all year I was critiqued about who I was.
So
nobody.
Dang, that's crazy.
I don't. The narrative. I don't fit the narrative. I don't fit in the box that y'all want me to be in. I'm too hood. I'm too ghetto. Y'all told me that all year. But when other people do it, y'all don't say nothing. So this was for the girls that look like me, that's going to speak up on what they believe in. It's unapologetically you. And that's what I did it for tonight. This was for it was bigger than me tonight.
So basically saying she put it on for the hood.
It was bigger than me. Twitter is going to go in a rage every time. And I mean, I'm happy. I feel like I've helped grow women's basketball this year. I'm super happy and excited. So
y'all was calling her ratchet when she swatted a layup with one shoe and y'all start calling her ratchet. Like, I don't get it. In fact, let's pull that up. Because y'all was calling her ratchet when she did this. When she did this, oh, it's a problem. Man,
Spin around, put it in. Angel by Angel Reese.
one shoe or shoe fit.
That's tremendous footwork by Angel Reese inside. She blocked that. Angel Reese was trying to put her shoe on, blocked it. Look, she's still holding her shoe.
At the end of the day, look at LSU Ice Spice.
In her hand. There were some words exchanged after this play.
To make racial for no reason, bro. It's sports. And even with the Dave dude, bro, y'all said find one person that talks about rings when they're 15. Clay do it all the time. Do you not know who Clay Thompson is? Like, what? Yeah, man, I'm about to end this vid. Anyways, just summarize what I'm basically saying. It's nothing wrong with, I didn't have a problem when she did it. Larry Bird, dog. But when it's done back to her, that's what makes it 1,000 times more entertainment. Look, you got people like this. Angel Reese is a cornball. And I guarantee you he came back and made a vid saying that I love the toxicity of women's sports now. I don't know. But yeah, I'm done. I'm off this topic. Congrats again to LSU for winning the championship. And see if they repeat next year. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Oh yeah, and I forgot one last thing, y'all. And then I forgot that the president wife tried to ask both teams to go to the White House. In one sport, do two teams meet at the White House? In one sport. The NBA Finals never has two teams in the White House. The NFL never has two teams. I'm pretty sure hockey either. Baseball, there's no such thing as a winner and a loser in the White House. That's why LSU don't want to go, because y'all just trying to make something out of nothing. Anyway, I'm done. I'm off the topic now, but I feel like next year it's going to be very interesting to see how that go. If LSU is going to repeat, they're going to bring more people to watch. It's going to bring more money to the table for the women's side because for some reason nobody wants to watch it. And y'all can't be mad when you get a taste with your own medicine. You get hit with your own medicine. Y'all can't be mad at it. Nobody wants to keep seeing all this let's have a tea party type sport no more. I loved it. I borderline want to go buy an Angel Reese jersey because of that. You know what I mean? Because this what people need. This is what people need to see. It's competitive sports. We're tired of seeing, oh, good game. Let's have a tea party. Let's go shoe shopping together. No, you can't see me. There's nothing wrong with that, chat. I don't see nothing wrong with it, but I'm off the topic. I'll see y'all in the next video, man.